This is Paul. Yes. The corruption? Yes. The defense industry fraud? Oh. The EPA? Ooch. The FDIC? The FTC? Oh. Government contract fraud? Government procurement fraud? Yes. Graft? Ooch. Housing and urban development scandals? For all of you that were going to punish me at the charity? Yes. Let's not forget fraud. Oh, would have been better if you just paid the rent. Yes. Now, there's the SEC. Yeah. Sentencing guidelines. Oh. Then there's some other Bank Secrecy Act, campaign finance, different antitrust acts. Oh, clean water and clean air. I told you about that. And then the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, Ethics Reform Act, yes. Fair Housing Act. It really does violate the Fair Housing Act to say that you don't want to pay the rent when I had the right to rent a place. It could be, okay, that you need to pay the rent. Yes. False Claims Act. Ooch. The FTC Act. Oh, Financial Crime Kingpin Statute. Ooch. Foreign Corruption Practices Act. The Hobbs Act. Ooch. Insider Trading Sanctions Act. Major Fraud Act. Mine Safety and Health Act. Racketeer Influence Corruption. Oh, Corrupt Organizations. RICO. Sherman Antitrust. I talked to you about that. And then there's the Victim, Witness and Victim Protection Act. Why don't you give me all of those that are under the Victim Protection Act? Yes. As the witness of numerous crimes. Oh my gosh, look at there is just so much available to me. Now, I just wanted you to understand, okay? I want my sons, yeah. And I want Maryland, and I want us residing in a hotel, yes. And then I'm going to want some attorneys. So, this thought of me going through the last 3 years of torture, yeah. It's not just the 1.2 million individuals employed in law enforcement, yes. The approximately 600,000 attorneys, judges, and justices. Can't really be a judge or justice without being an attorney, can you? Why don't you go through the bar associations and say they're no longer active as an attorney? Yes. I think you have to, when you become a judge, yes, you cannot practice law. And then those in politics, yeah. That oath of office, yes. Now, tonight I'm going to want to reside in a hotel. And if you refuse to continue to reform, I will go through this whole encyclopedia. Yes. Okay. 2 to 4 million Americans. Now, I'm going to want to sue you. I'm going to take your assets. Yeah. hmm Research fraud. Yeah. Unnecessary surgery. Yes. Did you really have to have that removed? The surgical process of putting a chip in, the surgical process of putting a tooth in, ouch. The surgical process of LASIK surgery or some sort of contact lens, yes. I would say that I could prove in a court of law that the surgery, yes, necessary to implant you, yeah, was unnecessary. Why don't we look through the surgeries of each and every oath, badge, attorney, yes, civil rights coordinators, those employees, superintendents, and principals, yes. At some point, if you didn't get darted, yeah, somebody had to cut your skin, yes, put something in there, and sew it right up. Just get me the surgeons of all of those that are liable, and just okay.